house. He bought his own house. A couple of years ago, he has his own house. He bought it. Christian.
Okay.
Christian King.
Betty's son.
He was the one who put the ad in the Towson University paper that he needed somebody. He had a music group. He plays the guitar, and he said musician needed, for call Christian King ad, and they published in the paper as musician needed for Christ the King, which I thought was hilarious. But anyhow, so Christian has his own house, and he went to Florida for a week with his girlfriend over the holidays. He comes back and he calls his mother and says, "I can't get in the house." She said, "Why?" He said, "The door is locked." She said, "Well, use your key." He said, "It's not the lock. It's when you go to motels, that metal thing that clicks over?
Yes.
That was across. That was locked. Now, you can only do that from the inside. There's nobody in the house." So Kevin and Betty went out with him with tools, all kinds of tools, and finally, after about an hour, they somehow, with a piece of cardboard, managed to get the thing off and got in the house. You know who did it? The cat.
Did you say cat?
The cat sleeps on the windowsill there next to the door thing, and he likes to rub his head or something. And that cat, unbelievable! Isn't that unbelievable? It's the best cat story I've heard for years. The cat is named Poe, after Edgar Allan Poe, and he's all black, totally black. I said to Betty, "Does he sit on the windowsill and say nevermore?" She said, "No." But she said, "When I go," she said, "everybody calls him Poe. I go and say Edgar Allan," and he comes running right away. So I think that's just great. Oh, well, Christian loves cats because Jarvis adored cats, so it's in the family. So it keeps going down, Betty and now Christian, which is good. Of course, Betty has two cats, but one of them is almost blind, really serious eye problem. Almost went totally blind. They go to a veterinarian ophthalmologist. You want to know what that costs? I didn't want to think about it. But the cat's doing very well, she said. He has to take 2 drops. She gives him 2 drops a day and a pill or something like that. And he's okay. He's seeing all right and everything. She said he's dumb, but he's nice. So
It doesn't matter.
And they had a dog named Jack, but I think they finally had to put him down because he was old, and he had pain and all that, which was too bad. But she has 2 cats. One of them is quite old, and then this blind one is brand new. And the old one took a dislike to Kitson's daughter. So he was sort of running over trying to swat at her and all this, which is just terrible.
So this was, when was this?
Christmas.
Okay.
New Year's. They were there for New Year's. So I called her to tell her I couldn't possibly make it, and I'm sorry because I saw Lydia, and of course I'd seen Kendall 2 weeks before, but I didn't see Kitson, who comes from Arkansas, and I'm very sorry that I missed her because I like to keep in touch with these children of children, children of friends. But couldn't do it, so that's the way it goes,
Not with the snow.
Oh, the snow it killed everything. Well, we're getting more tomorrow.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
We're getting more snow.
It's going to be light. It's not going to be bad. So they said.
Not here because I have a snowblower. So I have a big ass snowblower. So there's no snow coming. The blizzard hit. The blizzard. You look at the snowfall for the entire East Coast, and it was just there's a little curve around Baltimore.
I didn't get it.
And it was because of my snowblower.
I couldn't believe it. So, we have an ordinary snowblower, an electric, and Aaron comes. Aaron is a neighborhood kid who's very nice, and he's first year of college now. And he comes and he does the walkway and the outside, which you have to do by law. And they send people around, would give you tickets if you don't do it. They send inspectors around.
No, they don't do it.
And then he had to clean off all 3 cars, which he did. But it wasn't like those awful snows last winter. It was nothing like that. And then the temperatures went up and the rain came. But our lawn is still totally snow covered.
Really?
It was. We got 14 inches. It was really heavy.
Oh, right. That's
so, but it wasn't like that last terrible snow. We didn't have to dig the cars out. We just had to clean them off. He cleaned them off. And we give him $60, which I think is very low. For that. That's because he did a wonderful job.
How many hours was that?
I don't know. It couldn't have taken him more than 1, probably, maybe.
Well, $60 is pretty darn good for 1 hour.
Yeah, but it's hard labor. I mean, believe me,
But still.
plumbers get $100 for coming to the door, and they don't even do hard labor.
Okay.
So I don't mind.
$60 for hard labor is pretty darn good. I don't know if my hour